Hi everyone, my name is Ashley and today I'll be giving a TED Talk on the difference between club soccer, high school soccer, and college soccer. Um, just want to do a little disclaimer. I am not a YouTube star, so this is going to be one of my first videos ever, so please hang in there with me. I'll try to make it a little bit exciting and I'll give you my story in the meantime. Starting back, I started playing soccer when I was about 6 years old. I played for an AY team coached by my mom, which was really fun. That's kind of where my joy and my passion for soccer began. My mom actually doesn't have any coaching license or really even, she didn't know the rules of soccer then, and she didn't ever play soccer, but something that she always made sure that we were doing is having fun on the field. We were only 6 years old, so we just were running around, having a good time. Didn't really matter if we won or lost, and I really think that stuck with me until today. Now I'm a professional coach, so I think that's stuck with me since I was 6 years old. Anyways, then I started club here in the Bay Area where I played on several different clubs. I played for Burlingame, I played for San Mateo, Peninsula, I guest played a lot with Marin FC. And then I eventually ended my club career in San Jose with De Anza Force. I'll focus more on De Anza Force, but with my other clubs like Burlingame and Peninsula and San Mateo, those clubs really were important times for me because I started to build my foundations as a field player, but also as a goalkeeper. So early on in my soccer career, I was forward. I loved to score goals. I was faster than everyone. And then there came a time where I started to be a little bit slower than everyone. So I got put back in goal for a game, and I was like, wow, goalie is the position for me. So ever since then, I've played goalie. And so once I got to around high school age, I started playing for De Anza Force, which was a very high level club. We were playing in the ECNL League, which is a national league where we play in different states. So I'd play a lot in Washington, Oregon, Utah, Illinois, all over the country, and we were traveling almost every weekend. Our home games were actually down in Morgan Hill, so I was definitely traveling every weekend. In the summers, we were going on long road trips across the West to go to Colorado, or sometimes we go to Idaho to get those tournaments in. One thing I will say about club is I really feel like that was the place where I started to develop my foundations. I think I said that already, but it's very important. I started developing my foundations, and it was a place that I could go and not worry about making mistakes. So if I learned something at practice and like, wow, that's really cool, I want to try it, I would try it at club games. And if they worked, they worked. If they didn't work, then I knew what to do for the next time to make them work. For De Anza Force, that was my first experience with a super high level club. We were training 4 days a week. I'd have to take the train down and then sit in a lot of traffic on the way home, but it was really worth it to me. I got to make friends that also were looking to play at higher levels, possibly in college. So that was really a good experience for me. While I was playing at De Anza in the winter, I would play at Aragon High School, where I started school there in 2009, 2010. So when I tried out for the team, I just assumed that I would hopefully make JV, possibly make varsity. I had no expectations. I was super nervous. I showed up on my first day, like shaking, and to my surprise and to everyone I knew's surprise, I actually made the varsity team there my freshman year, and in the first game I started, and ever since then I started every game since. So that was a really cool and probably my first time that I realized that I actually had a little bit of skill, because I wasn't very confident in myself until that point. High school was an amazing experience for me. It wasn't the most competitive soccer I've ever played, and I probably wouldn't say I learned a whole bunch when I was playing in high school. But I definitely gained a community of people. It was really easy to navigate through high school with this large group of friends that I had, instant friends. And so that was a really nice experience. I also had some mentors with some of the older players who were seniors and juniors, because I was just a small little freshman, and these girls were 17, 18 years old, and they were helping me out, making sure that I knew what was going on at school and helped me out. Towards the end of my high school career, I was starting to get really sad because I thought that this might be the end for me. No more soccer after high school. But then I had someone let me know that they think I could play in college. So I took the chance and I started communicating with colleges. I didn't have the best grades and my SAT score wasn't very high, so I wasn't too hopeful that I was going to get to play at a school that is considered a dream school. But I was going for it anyway. So I was communicating with almost 25 college coaches in the beginning of my senior year, just looking for a place to play. Sometimes the communication would be as simple as, "Hey, do you guys have a spot for a goalkeeper?" And they would say, "Oh, I'm sorry, no, we don't have a spot." But then other conversations were a little bit deeper, where they would invite me onto campus, and I would go see them play, or I would go see ID camps or be in the ID camps, kind of meet the team and do all that stuff. So eventually, in the middle of my senior year, I decided that I would commit to Dominican University, which is in San Rafael. I liked it because I wanted a smaller school with smaller class sizes. I kind of wanted to be a big fish in a small pond. I didn't really want to be a tiny little fish in a giant ocean, which is some things that you could get at a large D1 school. So when I packed up my stuff and left my house, my childhood home in 2013, I was on a journey that I never expected would turn out to be this great. So I got to school and we started double days, which was extremely challenging. I felt pain in muscles that I didn't even know existed. I was like, how is it possible for my hands to be sore right now? It was crazy. It was really, really challenging. There was moments where I thought I wasn't going to make it. But in the end, it was a really great experience, very rewarding. With playing in college, I also felt like I had a community of instant friends. Moving to college can be super scary, so when I got there, my first friends were my soccer friends, so people I already met on the team, and that was really helpful for me to get through college as well. Those are the kind of things that I've experienced with club, high school, and college level soccer, so I hope you found them interesting and I hope you found them helpful. If you ever need anything in the future, if you have any questions or want me to elaborate on any of those three topics, come find me, come email me, whatever you need. I'm here for you. Have a good day.